talk.
Hey Daniel, that was pretty good.
It's Damon.
What?
It's Damon.
Daniel.
Damon.
Daniel.
Damon.
Okay. Anyway, that was pretty good. I'm fairly certain I could do something like that though. Hey, what do you think?
Probably not.
What? That's...
Yeah, sure. You know, like it just takes practice and time. I think you could get one of those sounds down.
I'll tell you what. How about you teach me and then we'll see. I can make it happen. I'm sure I can make it happen.
Fine. Okay. I'll give it a try.
Okay, so guys, if you want to hear me do this little beatbox thing that Daniel was doing over here,
Damon.
drop a comment down below and maybe we'll make that happen. Anyway, my name is Tyron and this is Traffic Talk. I'm also known as Odly Otter to some of you who found this video and haven't got me on Twitter yet. You can hit me up on that handle. There's a link for that down in the description. Today's Traffic Talk is a bit different. I am going to keep it short and sweet. It is raining currently. There's lots of traffic, so we're going to be super late, which is great, but not really. What's going on in my life, guys? Let me give you guys some history. You guys might be wondering why I'm wearing a Christmas hat. That's because I'm doing videos for the whole December period. So I started with this on the 1st of December and I'm going all the way through till the 25th. I am not doing daily videos. People seem to ask me that quite a bit recently. It's not daily, it's just Monday to Friday that I'll be doing different types of videos. That's purely because I just don't have time to do Saturday and Sunday while editing. It's just be a little too much for me to try to do right now, especially with, you know, like I've got a family and like sanity that I want to try and keep and stay happy. So without burning out, we're doing Monday to Friday. The type of videos on that are different. You guys can check. There will probably be something on the screen up there that you can click on, and that will take you to the playlist of everything that I've done so far, which is basically a video on Friday, a video on Monday that just passed, which a lot of people seem to like. So if you haven't watched that one, go check it out. Tell me what you think. Yeah, but you'll see a lot of those type of videos going out. There's tech reviews coming. There's some funny stuff. Hopefully I will be trying to stream unless my internet turns into a potato, in which case I'll try and make another plan. But yeah, there should be something on the channel every weekday moving forward. Just a fun opportunity, stuff that I wanted to try out. So I'm trying out different things during the slightly slower period. I can barely see out my window currently because it is just rain everywhere. It's great, guys. I love the rain. I really do. It's a comforting thing. It's just not very comforting when I'm trying to drive. That's just me. But also, many people forget how to drive in the rain. It's like, I don't know how a steering wheel works, or how brakes work, or how acceleration works. It's just keep doing the same thing. So if you don't know how to travel in rain, go do a course. You can do these advanced driving courses, and they teach you how to use wet roads, from what I know. And maybe then we'll have less incidences in the traffic with the rain. It's a long road still to go. What else do we have to talk about? Well, let's talk about Christmas in general. So I am doing this kind of towards Christmas, hence the Christmas hat. This is nice and warm, by the way, so like it's a little bit chilly this morning, but my head is quite happy with me right now, so I'm winning. The Christmas vibes are everywhere. We have heard a bit of Christmas music. I tweeted out yesterday that I was overdosing on Christmas music while I was at work, just listening to it. It's a fun time. I don't know what you guys think. What reminds you guys? Let me know about this, because I would be interested to hear or play that type of music to see what other people are thinking through. What reminds you the most of Christmas? Is it Boney M, because that seems to be everywhere? Is it Mariah Carey, because she has Christmas albums? Or is it Josh Groban? Who is it? Who are these people that you're listening to that always pop up during Christmas, that you barely hear during the normal week, the normal week. No, the normal like rest of the year. I mean, gosh. Tell me what those are and just share them with me. I'll be keen to listen to what you think Christmas sounds like. Nightmare Before Christmas songs also come to mind to me, and I quite like those. If you haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas, that is a really cool movie done by Tim Burton. I'm going to go on a bit of a side segue here. Just here's a quick tip. If you're watching this video currently and you're bored, that's offensive. Don't be bored, that's rude. I'm just joking. If you're watching this and you kind of want to see what's going on, down in the comments I do try and take some time in the morning to drop some timestamps down, so you can just click on those and just cycle through the different topics that I note there, what I've been talking about. In case it's something you don't actually want to listen to, you can just fast forward. But I think you should listen to the whole thing because I'm hilarious and I'm wearing a Christmas hat, so that's worth something, right? Why do you keep smiling, weirdo? Guys, I don't know about this Daniel work, he's a little bit dodgy. It's Damon! Anyway, where were we? Oh, Tim Burton. Tim Burton's one of my favorite directors. He does Sweeney Todd, which is probably the one that a lot of people know him for. He does that with who's the main actor for that movie? Cannot think of Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp and Sweeney Todd he's a good actor. Okay, Johnny Depp's a pretty good actor, but generally Johnny Depp involved with Tim Burton always works out well for everyone involved. He's got this really cool, like creepy, unnerving vibe about him. It's slightly dark, but it's not like terribly dark. You know, it's not like you're gonna walk away traumatized and like need counseling or anything like that. It's kind of just a little bit off center. And I quite like the way he does his art style and he does his animations. Those are always quite fun. His dogs all look the same. There's a theory floating around that everything that Tim Burton does is in the same universe, because the dog is one of the consistent things to that whole thing. I don't think so, but yeah, it's kind of cool to see him always use the same type of dog. People also theorize that he kind of shaped that dog on his own dog from when he was a young warthog. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, one of my favorite actors. I don't know what you guys think or who you guys like, but Tim Burton, definitely one of my favorite directors. I said actors earlier, I meant directors. I love the way he tells stories. I love the way that it's slightly off center, but not like super dark kind of style. Yeah, random fact. Nightmare Before Christmas is possibly a very cool Christmas movie to watch. A lot of people always joke around about how much they love Die Hard, and Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I know a whole bunch of guys that always try and watch that, which, you know, good for them. If you like Die Hard, that's great. One of the cool things that I like about one of the Die Hards that I remember, I think it's the second one, but like when all the bad guys come into the hotel, I think it was, and they're like trying to take it over and things are going crazy, they're all talking in a foreign language, trying to communicate between themselves without like people who've stolen radios or whatever hearing them, and the foreign language they use is actually Afrikaans. So that's a nice little nugget of truth there. If you didn't know that, go check out the movie. They all speak in Afrikaans, and I think the main actor actually does understand them, but I don't remember him saying it. You know, if Hollywood tries to do Afrikaans or South African accents, it generally doesn't work out very well, because there's a very delicious accent to do, and then they sound like they're trying to sell you diamonds. Anyway, this has been a very strange video so far, but that's okay. I'm a strange person, I think. So I've been told. Traffic is still bad. Update. Christmas time, back to Christmas time. That's where we were. We were talking about this whole festive season. I love this season, obviously. It is, to me, something a little bit more serious than what other people maybe make it to be. I mean, this is, from American perspective at least, or from a South African perspective, this is the holiday season. There's a whole bunch of public holidays. There's lots of food. There's lots of getting together with family or friends and just kind of decompressing from the busy year. And sure, we all have busy years, and it's good to spend time with, shame, that guy's on a bike in the rain. Shame. It's good to decompress. It's good to spend time with family, and that's definitely something that I will be doing. It's definitely something you should be doing. But one of the things that I really do love about Christmas is really bringing it back from the center. So here's a small spoiler for some of you guys out there, that Santa isn't a real person. He doesn't exist. So I'm sorry if you still believe that Santa was real and I just burst that bubble for you. Sometimes you need to grow up. So Santa isn't real. That isn't the reason for Christmas. Obviously, the biggest reason for Christmas, even in our cultural understanding, is it's a remembrance of Christ coming to earth. And as a Christian, this for me is one of the biggest things that I want to kind of remember during this time. So my wife and I, for those of you who might want to look at something more Advent calendar style, something a little bit more Christian orientated, I have done a whole set of posts on that last December where I spoke about this in a little bit more detail, and I had friends who also wrote articles on my blog during that time, and those were really well done. They're very good writers, and I think I'm slightly average. So if you want to look at something a little bit more serious, you can look at those. If you want to look at something a little bit shorter, because those were slightly, they weren't long, but they, some people just don't like reading. If you want to listen to something Advent calendar related, what you can do is you can check out Desiring God, which is John Piper's ministry. He's an American dude, if you don't know who John Piper is. He's doing a podcast series at the moment, which is quite cool. They end up being about 3 to 4 minutes long. You basically hop on there, you can subscribe if you have one of those Apple products that people seem to love so much. Not me so much, but anyway. You can subscribe to the podcast there, or you can go to the website and you can see he releases a video every day, obviously leading up to Christmas. So today is what's today, the 5th? Yes. So there's 5 videos out, or there should be 4 depending on when he releases the 5th one. Again, they're 3 minutes. So my wife and I, we're taking the time to kind of, in the evenings before we get busy and I go off to do my thing and she goes off to do her thing in terms of work or looking after our little one, we take a little bit of time to eat and then to listen to one of those 3-4 minute little episodes, obviously depending on where we are on the day, and just reflect on that. So that's quite helpful if you want to really get the real meaning behind this season. That's a nice way to kind of be bringing your mind back from all the excitement stuffs around presents and around food and around holidays, which is all great. I like food. I tweeted this out last night, but I like food. Every meal technically is a business meal because my business is not starving. That's not my line, that's from a song, but that's exactly what it is. I love food, I love desserts, and this is a time where we always get together with friends and they all make such good desserts, and then I turn into a more rounded version of myself, but that's okay because we're on holiday. But anyway, if you want something a little more serious out of just the holiday period, that's something you guys can go and check out. DesiringGod.org is the website. That is a very, very, very random way to end this video, but we're already sitting at about 14 minutes. We have gotten nowhere on the highway, so we're going to be sitting here for much longer. But I won't keep recording because I know some of you have probably fallen asleep listening to my voice, or some of you, hey, it's Daniel guy.
It's Damon.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. So, if you've enjoyed this little rant, forgive me. I've had 2 hours of sleep so far, so I'm a little bit on the crazy side, I think. But anyway, it is time to go and carry on this highway. For us, you can go do whatever you were doing with your life before you started watching this video, and before you do, stop what you're doing and drop a comment if you want to see me try to do that thing with the beatboxing. I think I can handle that. We'll see. So drop a comment if you think that would work out for me. Drop a comment on some Christmas songs. I'll be keen to listen to some of those. And yeah, hit the like button, because that's the nice thing to do. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't heard of me before and you found this video recently. I would appreciate a subscribe. I would also appreciate it if you take time to share and care this video with your friends. Tell your aunts, uncles, their dogs, if they've got a YouTube account and can subscribe. Share it with people, because if you don't share it, then no one's going to watch me, and then I'm going to be sad. Anyway, I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow, actually, on this channel. So we'll see you there, and have a good rest of your Tuesday. Bye.
My name's Damon.
Shut up.